you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
So, on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. We've got Shake Milton. Joel Embiid is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Thibault in at the 2.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. And Philly has done that as well as anybody.
Harden, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Boston has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Beyond the arc. They get it again. Williams, he's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn. But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. Here's Harden, following the bucket by the Celtics. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Here's Horford. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
The value of a big man with Horford's quickness can't be overstated. He takes full advantage of the rebound opportunity.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
With the lead they had, you might think they'd start to settle, but they are still going at the rim strong.
Here's Harden. Yes, and it's Harrell with the assist. Harden's got his first points of the night.
Fooled the D that time. Harden with the soft touch. Okay.
Here's Pritchard. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Horford for 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Horford's got 10 points in the game.
They've had a hard time shutting down the 3-point shot.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
Now here's Milton. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Embiid. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Harden against Brogdon. Knocks it loose. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Another one falls for Boston. The 76ers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Brogdon.
Sixers ball.
Williams is checked in for Boston. Tatum comes in for Jaylen Brown. Niang, he's checked in for the Sixers. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. That's tipped. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Milton, here we go. And he gets that one.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Brogdon from outside. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
What control from Brogdon. The pull-up is so hard to master.
And here comes the break. Releases. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Brogdon's got 12 now in this quarter.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Pass to Harden. Embiid against Williams. We've got 1:23 left in the second. Lets it fly. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. When you think of the 76ers, Richard, they've had so many Hall of Fame players.
Allen Iverson sticks out to me. Growing up, I loved watching AI play. And then when I entered into the league, I was competing against him. If you grew up in the 90s or 2000s, AI was the guy that just kind of changed everything for you.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
And it's out of bounds. The Sixers able to retain possession here. The Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Korkmaz is checked in for Milton. Williams from long range. And the Celtics another 3.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And they're running. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
A legitimate threat beyond the arc. Brogdon's sense for when to shoot from there is outstanding.
Williams against Harden. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Sixers ball. Substitution on the court.
There's 14 seconds left in the second period. Shot clock at 5. Here's Melton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Smart, plenty of space. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Griffin wants to involve his teammates as much as he can.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Celtics out in front, delivering the blowout. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, Al. As you anchor that front court, what were you guys looking to accomplish in the first half?
I mean, we're just trying to play with pace. Trying to dominate on the defensive end, get rebounds, make it tough.
Pace is key. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Malcolm Brogdon led the way in the first half. He had 21 points, 3 steals, and 1 assist. He didn't perform up to his standards in their last game. Tonight's a different story. He obviously has a short memory. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
When you can generate second chance points the way they have, you should have the lead. It's been a massacre on the offensive glass. They're running multiple guys to the window, showing great effort and toughness.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
First of all, we're seeing particular teams pumping you like this. You at least try to put a stop to it. But nope, just keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.